Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel at Design with Maha. In today's vlog, we will be learning about how to combine all the techniques together in order to create a logo animation in Adobe Animate CC software. As for the techniques, we can combine alpha, glow and text animation, and also even you can combine onion skin and masking together in order to create one particular logo animation. So here, as you can see, I'm just going to rename the layer 1 as logo. As for the logo, I have already created it and I have converted it into one PNG format. So I'm going for file, import to library. And as you can see, I have my logo over here. You can either draw it in Illustrator or you can even draw it in Adobe Animate itself. And towards the right side, you have the column called library. That is where your logo is going to be imported. You can just drag it and put it inside the stage as it is. So here at timeline 15, I'm going for insert keyframe, and in between I'm going for the effect called create classic twin and just give an OK. And now come to your timeline 0 and I'm going for free transform tool, and by holding shift I'm expanding it towards a bit, and at 15 you can see the size will remain the same. And now come to your properties page and do click on to the logo which you have brought inside the stage in between of your timeline like this. So do click in between your timeline, and towards your right side you will have an option called rotate, and I'm going for the option called clockwise. And there towards the side of the clockwise you have the number of count you want this particular thing to be rotated. So as of now let me give 50 or 30, anything is fine, it depends upon the rotation, and just play and enter and check. So this is how the animation will work for logo with the help of rotation option. So now let me change the rotation speed into 30 so that the rotation will be a bit slow. As you can see at 0 to 15, this is how the logo is going to circle. You can do this technique for whatever logos you are going to create. So I'm just going to repeat the process towards the another set of timeline. I'm giving create classic twin and I'm going for the option called counterclockwise. So what will happen is the first part will be clockwise and the second part will be counterclockwise. At end I'm going to expand it towards a bit. So this is how your logo animation will work with the help of rotation technique. So this will be one particular technique I'm applying over here. Now as you can see, I'm going for another layer. This particular layer will act as a text. So I'm just going to create a text animation under this particular layer. So for this particular text animation, you can give whatever brand name or product names you want, or maybe an logo name. Whatever name is feasible for you, you can just give it accordingly. I'm giving it as Zoho's brand, maybe as in Zoho's. And towards the right side you have the properties icon. Under that you will have the size, shape, color and font dimensions. However you want, you can choose it accordingly. So now let me perform this particular thing called text animation. As for the background stage, I am converting it into black color for a better lookout of this particular text animation. So let me convert this text into modify, convert to symbol and movie clip. This will be the same process way we did the text animation in the previous vlog. So you can just replicate the same techniques again. And I'm just going to perform this glow and alpha effect towards the inner part. As for the references, you can check on to the previous videos where I have done with the glow and alpha effect. Even the bevel effect will be applied for this particular text animation. And even as for the logo part, you can create whatever logos you want and to convert it into one PNG format so that it will be much better for you to work without a background. here as you can see, I'm going for convert to symbol, movie club. So now as you can see at 0, what I am going to do is I am clicking the alphabet again, and towards the right side you have an option called color effect. Under color effect we have the option called alpha. So I am just going to decrease the alpha effect so that the letter will be invisible, and at 5 it is going to be visible. So in between I am going to give the option called create motion twin. So 0 to 5 is done. I am going for timeline 10, insert keyframe. So at 10 I am clicking the alphabet again, and below we have another option called filter. So under filters, as you people know, we have many options: glow, bevel, drop shadow. So you can apply whatever things you want. Here I am going for the options called bevel, glow, and also I will be using drop shadow. Even for the background colors of glow, you can just choose it from the shade or shadow towards your right side. So I am going to repeat the same process till how much of a timelines I need in between. So at 15 I am going for the same thing called insert keyframe, and at 15 I am just going to use my free transform tool, and I am just going to expand this particular alphabet towards a bit by holding shift button in my keyboard. In between the timeline will be create motion twin. So as you can see, I am bringing the last timeline to 30, which will be compatible for the logo animation thing. And also for the logo, you can click onto the picture and go for the alpha effect and reduce the logo symbol too. So what will happen is it will appear from invisible to visible option like this. It is just like a fade in and fade out effect. So up to this particular part is done. I am going for a new layer. In this particular layer, I am going to create the masking effect for my text animation. So I am just renaming it as masking. Okay, so here I am giving another text image for this particular logo animation. So here as of now, you people can create whatever brand name you want, or you can insert whatever product names you want accordingly, or even a brand ambassador's name or whatever logo names you want, you can bring it accordingly inside. As you can see, I am just giving the title as brand name. Convert to symbol, and I am going for a new layer. Under this particular layer, I am going to create the particular box or a circle thing in order to give masking effect for the particular previous text thing which I have inserted in my previous layer. So in my M2 layer, I am just renaming it as M2, where I am going to create the shape in order to create a masking technique. So now as you can see, I have created a shape and I am converting it into movie club by the option called modify, convert to symbol and movie club. In between, I am going for the technique called create motion twin. This will be the entire technique which I showed you in the previous video for masking topic. So as you can see, even the Zoho's name is moving accordingly with my brand name. In order to eliminate it, what I can do it is I can just bring the masking and M2 layer outside of the 30th timeline like this. So what will happen is the first two layers, logo and text, will not be disturbed, and the other two layers you can move it towards a bit at the end. Maybe you can start it at the end of one particular layer and you can finish it towards another end of the timeline. Even like that people can do, or you can lock the layers and you can create whatever techniques you want. So I am creating the masking technique for the brand name. You can also create an onion skin technique, as in you can create a pen picture or a pen image and you can make sure the pen will have an onion skin option, and when the pen moves you can give the content text towards the starting and the end. So the same process will be onion skin and text animation. You can combine everything together like this. And now the masking effect is done. I am going for my M2 layer, right click, and I am giving the effect called mask. So let me play and show you. This is how your logo animation will work by combining the techniques called alpha, glow, bevel, and also weighted rotation option for the logo, including masking and text animation. Like this, you can create how much of a techniques you want in order to combine one particular logo animation. So this will be the complete basic video where I taught you about a combination of text animation, alpha, glow, bevel, gradient, and also we were looking out to rotation option and the text animation, including the masking with the text animation. So now we have come to end of today's vlog. In the upcoming vlogs, I will be teaching you about how to use Adobe Animate in a professional manner with all kind of sub animation option and all kind of other effects too. Hope you people found it interesting and educative too. If so, do like, share and subscribe to my channel. We'll meet you in a next interesting vlog with the same software. Until then, take care.